Hi, welcome or welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time seeing my hands, hi, I'm Erin of Planning Life with Erin, and I'm so excited you stopped by to check out this video. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're returning, hey, how have you been? All right, guys, it's Monday. It's July 21st. 21st? Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, so it's Monday, July 21st. This video has been very much delayed. We're going to be planning the Hobonichi weeks today, and we're going to be using Rongrong's new release, her Washi PET washi tapes. I think they're City Life, I think they're called. So we have Miami, New Orleans, Nashville, Las Vegas, LA, and San Francisco. So I think we're actually going to use the Miami ones this week since Thursday is Joe and I's 14th wedding anniversary, and we honeymooned in Miami. So it's been 14 years since we've been to Miami, and man, I wish we could go back again. That'd be so fun. But I thought it was suiting, and I might be, I don't know, biased because I really love Miami, but this one's my favorite too. There's some missing actually. I used them for my own personal journal for my my spreads for the next couple of days. I just love them so much. They're so pretty. So we're going to be using these, and we're going to be chatting and catching up, and I will fill you in as to why this video is so late, and all that good stuff, because it's been a chaotic week and a half, I guess it's been. Okay, so I actually have not been in my Hobonichi weeks since the 13th, I guess, was the last time I was there. So this was last week. I did not use my Hobonichi weeks, and that's okay. So what I think I might do, we're going to try not to plan on the wrong week. I was going to glue the pages together, but I don't know if I want to. I've had to do it a couple of times. If you've seen the videos where I was like planning because I didn't use a week and then, oops, and realized I planned on the wrong week, which is okay. Everything is fixable. Everything's figure outable. That's what I tell my kids. Okay, I kind of want to use yellow. I've been really enjoying this yellow color, which is odd because I'm not a huge fan of yellow, but this one I've been really liking. I've been really liking this color combination. Actually, I've been using it quite a bit. I think I'm just gonna use a neutral. I do like this green. I don't know. We're going to keep them out. So we've got Tombow 992. I'm actually going to pull you guys in a little bit, and then this way I can see the camera a bit better too. So we have Tombow 992. This pretty yellow, which is 991. And then I did get this yesterday at Michael's, and I did an oopsie. So when I swatched this, I've been on the search for a pretty yellow, orange. Something that's not too neon, something that's not too dark, not too light, like Goldilocks, just right. So I went to Michael's yesterday with the family, and I found this color, 027. Love it. It's like an olive green. It's very pretty. Great for like summertime, I think, with a great coral color, and then also really good with for cozy season. But then I swatched this color at Michael's along with other oranges, and this was the one that I liked the best. So this was 912, and I was like, I definitely don't have that color, whatever. They look really nice together. Actually, maybe we'll use these two colors because there's like a little bit of orange in this. Okay, anyways, back to my story. Sorry, I go a little squirrel. Came home, swatching it out in my journal. I was journaling last night, and I decided to swatch it out, and then when I highlighted it for whatever reason at home in my planner, I'm like, wait a minute. Pulled it out. Oh, look. Now we have not one, but two of 912. So there's that. That happens a lot to me. I try to be good about it. I usually know my colors and which ones I have for sure. But I think I just got really excited, and I'm like, ooh, and I swatched these two together, and I'm like, ooh, they look really nice together. Let's do it. And I was so wrong. Okay, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is, sorry, not to be so confusing today. I apologize. I'm a little scatterbrained, and we will get into why. But I think we're going to go with 027 Tombow and a 912 because I do think they'll look good together. So, I'm just going to highlight. That's all I'm using them for, and then like a couple of headers, maybe. Ooh, yeah, these look nice together. Okay, so we're just going to do this just because I like to be a little extra. We're going to double check and make sure we're on the correct week. Yes, we are. Good job, Erin. Okay, so as we plan, I'm going to pull you guys in a little bit more and down. There we go. I'm like blocking the natural light that's coming in behind me. I apologize. Let me know down in the comments if you guys like this natural lighting. I know there's like shadows and stuff. I'm trying to figure out a better way. I really like the natural lighting in the videos, but let me know if you guys see something different than I do and you don't like it, or give me your genuine opinion. I would appreciate it. I've been doing them with the natural light for I think a couple months now. Also, I wanted to add in that I am an affiliate for Rongrong. I do have an affiliate link for you. I will link everything down in the description below. So always, any links or anything like that, always check the description, because usually I have them listed in there. But I do have an affiliate link. And what is an affiliate link? That means that I do make a small commission off of your purchase at no extra cost to you. So I thank you very much in advance. You help support the channel and all that good stuff, and back to school shopping and all that good stuff for my kids. So thank you very much. From the bottom of my heart, from my family to you. I appreciate all your support. Okay, now let's get planning and let's get chatting, because guys, there's been things happening. So if you have been around for a little while, you know that I have, and if you haven't, we're going to give you a little update, little life, some fun factoids. So we have 3 cats. We were only supposed to have, oh no, I'm sorry, we have 4 cats. What am I thinking? Okay, we were only supposed to have like 3 cats, but we have an elderly cat. Her name is Prue. She's been with us for going on 20 years now. And it's coming up on 2 years ago now, around like, I want to say Thanksgiving, but I know it wasn't Thanksgiving because I set my Christmas tree up a bit early. So probably mid-November, before Thanksgiving, we were setting up our Christmas tree and she fell off of her cat post. We didn't see it, we just heard it. And then she was walking really, really weird. So we think she had a stroke. She recovered. She's fine now. She walks perfectly fine and all that good stuff. She is the Energizer Bunny. She just keeps on keeping on, which is fine. So, but at the time, I was really sad. We had the girls. We had Willow and Poppy. They were still like not even a year old yet, I think, at the time. And they had bonded with Spencer, which was fine. And I was okay with that. However, I was really, really sad because my lab kitty and my old lady wasn't doing so well at the time, and it was just really sad. So my mom and dad, who also adopted a cat from this Paws of Dixie, it's a cat rescue place, or a pet rescue place, I should say, because it's not just cats, that's located in Alabama, and they have adoptions, but only to the Northeast, because there's a lot of cats down south, I guess. So they adopt them up here because there isn't, I think they have kill shelters down there. So anyways, great company. I highly recommend. But my parents we had gotten the girls, Willow and Poppy, from there. And then my parents got Bo, and then, not Bo, sorry. They got their brother, Oliver. And then they got another cat from her too. So anyways, my parents decided that they wanted to surprise me with a cat for my birthday. So that is how we got Bo. I got him right around my birthday. If you guys have been around that long, we had, both Joe and I had COVID that year, which was so not cool. But, got the cat, and then last May, he started with these issues of, having an accident, like outside the box, kind of, the litter box in my living room at night, mostly, because we'd wake up to it. And, his accidents had like blood in them, and that was very concerning. So we took him, we took him to the vet, but we also took samples, and everything was fine. And then my last appointment with him was last September, and they basically said that it was nerves and all that good stuff. And I'm like, okay. And tried a few more things. They recommended some things. And after that appointment in September, we didn't have a problem. All winter went by, and Spencer has an appointment on Thursday. I just want to make sure I remember. I'm going to pull out my master calendar and keep it off to the side. So last September, we didn't have any other problems with him through the winter. It was fine. I was like, oh, good. Maybe it resolved itself. Until flash forward this May. It did not resolve itself. It happened again in May. And he started spraying again and all that good stuff. So I made an appointment with the vet to go bring him in and have them like establish what should we do. You know, like, is it nerves? Should we put him on some sort of like calming medication? I had the appointment, and then I upped the appointment. I made it sooner because the day that the kids got out of school, he had like issues, like bathroom issues. I don't know what was going on, but it was like on Wes and on my bedspread. It didn't like come out. It was like leftover and it was wet. I don't want to gross anybody out, but that was it. And then there was like little couple drops of blood that we had seen on the floor. So I pushed up the appointment. I brought him in. They still said it was just nerves. So they gave us Prozac basically for kitties, and we were unsuccessful in giving it to him. And flash forward 2 weeks from that appointment, he had really bad eye trouble with his left eye. It was like really goopy and all that stuff, like typical pink eye conjunctivitis type symptoms. So I had taken him to the ER. It was 4th of July week, so nobody was around. So I had to take him to the ER. They did like an eye scan on him to make sure there wasn't any scratches or anything like that, like on his cornea. He was fine. So they said it was conjunctivitis. They gave us the antibiotic. I explained to them about his nervous issues and what had been going on. They gave us gabapentin. So we were successful in giving him the gabapentin and the eye drops. And then, it was like 2 drops, like 2 times a day for a week. And then as like we were getting to that 7th day, he seemed to be improving, all that good stuff. Last day was a Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, he seemed fine. He was like very resistant. We were having a hard time giving him the gabapentin because he was like, I don't want that. And then Sunday, so not this past Sunday, the Sunday before, he started like kind of crashing again. And I was like, well, let's see how he does, kind of thing. And by like Thursday, his eye started looking not so great again. And he, Friday morning, he started limping, like on his left leg, he was limping. And that kind of freaked me out a little bit. So Joe and I took him to the vet on Friday last week, and they said, it was probably all related. The doctor was saying there's so many things that they're probably related. So we're going to look at it like they're all like the eye issue, the limping, the bathroom issues and things like that. The nervousness. Oh, and he also, they took his temperature and he had 105. I'm like, oh, that's wonderful. I guess like normal temperature for a cat is like between 100 and 102. And he did have a slight fever when we took him to the ER, but it wasn't high enough. It was like because nerves will make their fever increase, I guess they were telling me. So it was like 103, and that's what he would have, our vet would have said the same thing, that it was just from nerves. And he wasn't so concerned about that, but he's concerned about 105. So they did blood work, and they sent us home with more gabapentin, like it was just like a refill kind of thing, and then told us to start the eye drops again. So we did. That was Friday. Saturday, we got the results from the blood work. They don't know. The blood work didn't show anything. Of course it didn't, because neither did his stool samples when I brought those in. So they were like, do you want to do x-rays? Like the next thing is x-rays and then an ultrasound. And like the x-rays plus an ultrasound, like you're talking like $1,000 bill. I'm like, oh my gosh. And we've already paid $1,000. So kind of going back and forth over the weekend. We're like, what do we do? What do we do? We were going to wait to talk to the doctor today and then see if we should do the x-rays. Like, what does he think it is? Kind of like type conversation. What will the x-ray show? Kind of thing. So we decided, instead of waiting to talk to the doctor, we just decided to bring him in this morning at 8 o'clock. So that's what I did this morning. I brought him in at 8 o'clock. And now we're just waiting, because we're waiting to hear from like the doctor to see if we should. I kind of like her there. Do we want to do her? I like her too, but I don't want her to cover the dates. I like her a lot. Let's do her. So these are so pretty, by the way. I'll just give you, this is I love these. This is like my favorite right here. And a couple of these outfits, I'm like, ooh, I'd wear that. Yeah, so we're waiting to hear back from the doctor. Joe called right before I decided to get on to film this. Doctor hasn't had a chance to look at them, and then the doctor is going to call me. So if I have to stop this video, I apologize. It might be the doctor calling. So, but just to see, because I basically told them like, hi, we're a family of 4 living on like basically 1 income. I do make a little bit of money with my online things and my Patreon. However, it's not full-time money or anything like Joe's money is, so it's kind of hard. It's great having the extra money, and I'm glad that I have my dad and my mom that are helping us right now. That we have to repay them, but we're trying to like kind of narrow it down. So if we're just gonna do like one test, which one would show us the most, kind of thing, or what are they leaning towards, like that we should maybe. That's Prue, guys. If you have a cat, I apologize if your cat's going nuts right now. She just randomly, she's old. So she just randomly starts meowing. Kind of like that. Could probably just put it here. What do we have going on this weekend? Anything? We were supposed to go to a Damian Marley concert on Sunday, but we're not going now because, Bo. Because of all the cost involved with Bo, we can't go. Which was kind of sad. I didn't buy the tickets yet. I was supposed to buy them as we got closer to the event, just because you never know with the kids. If you have kids, you know, like somebody pops a fever real quick. So I was waiting, but yeah, it's not happening because now we have to pay for cat bills. But anyways, so we're just waiting to see what the best plan of attack here is. Like, should we do the ultrasound? Should we do the x-ray? If we had to like pick one for right now, which one should that be? So hopefully we'll hear back from the doctor. Joe called a while ago. They haven't had a chance to look at him yet. So hopefully we'll be hearing back from them soon. But like I said, if I have to, pause the video. I apologize. Got to talk to the doctor. But yeah, so I don't know. Hopefully he's going to be okay because he's not even 2 years old yet. And it's kind of sad. I feel bad because I've been very frustrated with him. Oh, I love this suitcase. I don't think I can use it. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit it. That's okay. I've been really frustrated with the whole like litter box issues and stuff with him spraying and all that stuff, but he's so young. He's not even 2 years old yet, so I'm not sure. We're not sure what it is. Doctor doesn't seem to be very sure of what it is either, which is not reassuring. So hopefully it's not like the big C word. We don't like that word. So hopefully it's not that. I don't know. I'm trying not to worry until I have to. That's been like my motto for 2025. No worrying unless I have to. Can I just pop this in here? I'm like kind of like I took out the entire weekend, but we're not doing anything. The kids are going to be sleeping over my mom's house. I know for sure on Saturday. And I'm not sure about Sunday now because we're not doing the concert. But whenever... I kind of want to put that there. Let's see if I can take this off. Whenever I put bigger stickers on like a weekend or something where I'm like, yeah, I don't have anything, but then something comes up or suddenly I do have plans, which, you know, that's always nice. I just take like a box sticker and put it on top. So I could put something over here. I'm just going to highlight that the kids are going to be sleeping at my mom's house. And other than that, we don't have too much. Spencer has a doctor's appointment on Thursday, so we're going to highlight that. And that is at 10 a.m. And then Weston, actually, you know what? We're going to do 2 highlights because Weston also has Spar Wars on, oh, hi, Prue. He has Spar Wars on Thursday, and Thursday's my anniversary. We had karate today, and then we have karate on Wednesday. I'm supposed to go to the eye doctor's on Tuesday, but I think I might reschedule. I'm probably going to call and do that today just because I'm feeling very overwhelmed. Like, I have a hard time when my animals or my children are sick. I get a little stressed out, and it's hard for me to do other things. So that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. And because we had a lot of things going on, I was supposed to film. Well, all right. So last week, a lot of things actually went a little wonky. So Thursday, I ended up, what was Thursday last week? Thursday, I took a little bit of time to just I'm creating like a home planner for my family. So if anything ever happened to me or if I was sick, Joe would just be able to open the planner and like see what bills are scheduled, you know, that kind of thing, what events the kids might have. You know, I'm trying to have like a master. I do have my Hobonichi cousin, but like this is like it's mine. So I'm trying to create something that's more Joe friendly, I guess. I don't know. So I have been taking time to create a happy planner because I like how I can pull the pages out and I can like add to it. So when the kids' schedules change, I can pull things out and put them in, that kind of situation. So I took some time on Thursday to do that. And I forget what else we did. I think me and the kids did something. But, plans did not go as planned. So we were supposed to, my kids were supposed to sleep at my cousin's house. So we're gonna have a sleepover. We're gonna have a pool day on Friday. It was so exciting. They were gonna sleep over. Me and Joe were gonna go out for date night. And then my cousin texted me on Thursday night saying that her daughter had a fever. I'm like, come on. I was like, darn kids. They do this all the time. And then me and my cousin are like, how come we don't see each other very often? It was like every time we try to make plans, someone gets sick. But anyways, so plans changed for Friday, and that's what made it like, you know, so I was like, oh, cool, I'll just film on Friday. And then, but when I woke up, he had like this limp thing happening. So we went to the vet. And then I was worried about that cat all day. And we ended up going out for dinner around the corner with my parents and the kids, which wasn't really the ideal date night that I was going for, but it was okay because we have date night on Saturday. If all goes well, nothing happens between here and there. So, all right, we took Bo vet, 8 a.m. And then we had karate. And that was at 9:30. Wednesday, we have karate again. It was karate summer. Let's see, 9:30. And I do have plans with a friend on Thursday. We were supposed to go to we like rescheduled pool day for Tuesday, but then her older daughter was the one that had the fever. It was like literally that night. She gave her Motrin, she went to bed, then she was fever free with no Motrin for a whole day. I'm like, oh, weird. My kids do that too. Weston was always like, oh, it's Saturday, it's date night, I'm gonna have a fever. He used to do that all the time, still does. But then yesterday she texted me that her other daughter had a fever, I think Saturday night, but then it was all day yesterday. So that is tentative because I don't need to get sick too. Just got done being sick. And with everything that's going on, I'm like, please no. So we had to change our plans on Friday. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to stay home. I'm going to get all of my filming and planning done, all the things. I have like some obligations. So I'm like, I'm going to get it all done. I had reels to film. And then Bo woke up with the limp on Friday, which was good that I wasn't at my cousin's house. Because like I said to Joe, I'm like, if we were rushing around trying to get out of the house for a sleepover, I'm getting their things together. We're leaving to go for the day to go swimming. Probably would have missed it. I might have missed the limping, you know, just because I was preoccupied doing other things. So that was good, but I didn't get my filming done, and I've been a little stressed out about the cat. So took this weekend to just kind of decompress. I didn't do any filming. I didn't do any planning. I did a lot of journaling. That I did. And then I had a migraine Friday night because I had a stupid beer. I don't like to drink beer. I don't like to drink alcohol. I mean, like, I would love to, but then I'm always like, oh no, am I going to get am I going to get a migraine? Because that's what happens. I'm trying to think if I want to add something here. If I want to put a box down, maybe. Let's try it. If I put a box down, or if I just write it, I could cover it with a box. Because I have plans. Ooh, these match nicely. Let's use one of these. I have plans, pool plans with a friend on Thursday. And I want to mark that in here. Let's do it like that. And then this way, if they don't happen, I can cover it. Or we'll figure it out. Plans change. So we'll just write pool date. But yeah, so Saturday, we just kind of hung around. We ran an errand. Weston really wanted to go. I've been trying to shop at Walmart, but he really wanted to look for something for Uno. And he said that Walmart had them, but they didn't when we went. We ended up ordering them for him. But, and then we had a pool day on Saturday. We like hung out in the pool and just kind of relaxed. Joe and I played cards, kept an eye on the cat, all the other good stuff. Talked a lot about what we were going to do. It's so hard. Like, if it was my older cat that's like 20 years old, I would be like, you know what? I mean, he's suffering. Like, his legs are trembling when he walks. It's down both legs that he's having trouble with. I asked if it could be like a UTI because we've had a male cat before that had trouble with his legs with a bad UTI. They said no. I guess they gave him an antibiotic shot when we were there on Friday, and there would have been some improvements, and there hasn't been any improvements. Like, if anything, he got a little bit worse over the weekend. But we took some time on Sunday to do some fun things with the kids. We went to a farmer's market, went to the bookstore and stuff like that, just to kind of like get our minds off of it too. And just still to be present with the kids kind of thing. So, and then we went in the pool because it was supposed to rain and it didn't. We didn't end up going to the St. Mary's Feast though. I want to add in, let me see, I have to call the library. I tried to go to the library for community service for Weston because he wants to join the Junior Honor Society, and the person that I wanted to talk to is not there. So I have tried to do that today. I have to call the eye doctor today, see if I can reschedule that. It's just a lot for me right now, and I don't know what's gonna happen with Bo. And I feel like there was something else I wanted to do. I need to go over the budget. We're a little shorter than I expected us to be. I need to do my market list tomorrow. And then we're going to the market on Wednesday. Market with Mom. Okay, vet's calling. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, sorry about that. My apologies. That was the vet. So, little update. I wanted the vet to give him like an overall check to see what was going on before the x-ray to see if that was like the proper way to go or if we should do the ultrasound. So he said overall he looks all right. He still has a fever, but not as alarming as it was on Friday. So it's like 103.5. His heart rate is rapid. There's nothing definitive that's jumping out at him. He did lose another ounce over the weekend, so it's a total of 1 pound, 1 ounce in the last month. He's not sure. He doesn't think it's cancer, though. So he talked to an ER doctor that works with internal stuff for cats and pets, animals. And they think that it might be a respiratory disease. And then there's like 3 things that he was thinking it might be, but there's like no definitive testing for it. And then the treatment for one of them is like thousands, and it's months worth of treatment. So I'm either gonna, I don't know what to do. I'm like, can I sell my feet online? I'm gonna start like a GoFundMe page for this cat. I'm not sure. So the way I left it with the doctor is he's going to do the x-ray, and he can do like an ultrasound probe that won't cost us anything extra. He said that he's really okay with finding medium to big things, but it's the small things that he has a trouble with. So we're taking it one step at a time. So right now he's going to do the x-ray and all that stuff, and he's going to call me back again. So guys, send good thoughts my way, please, because I don't know what to do. Okay. All right, on Tuesday, let's just finish planning for the week, because I don't even know. Should I be planning? I'm not even sure. Okay, so Tuesday, I also want to, declutter, because that's what I do when I'm anxious. Declutter kitchen, under cupboards. Oops, cupboards. So, yeah, so we're just going to see what happens. We're hoping that maybe the x-ray will come back with something, or this like ultrasound probe that he's going to do. We're hoping that we at least get an answer. It was really hard for me. I don't want anything to be wrong with him, but it would be easier if they like did the blood test and they're like, oh yeah, that's what it is. So, I don't know. To TJ Maxx. And I have a return. I don't want to forget, to BJ's. Bought myself a bathing suit the other day, and I look like a blueberry. So I'm like, no, I don't want that one. All right, important things to remember for the week after. Let's see, we have Spencer. iReady minutes. Gonna make sure we get those. iReady lessons, actually. Lessons done. That's for next week. And then I think so far, that is it for next week. Maybe we'll do water fire. Trying to think of all the free events on my list here, because we're gonna have to be doing a lot of free things. And I actually kind of want to go blueberry picking. I don't think it's free, but it seems like it would be something that would be fun. We were gonna do it on Sunday, actually, but we thought it was gonna rain. It was gonna be all yucky, so we kind of pivoted and changed our plans, but that did not work. Okay, so I am listening to The Testament. Really good so far. And I am listening to The Miracle Morning. I let some of them kind of like stack up again. And 5-minute meditation. I've been listening to, I found like a really nice bunch of them, actually, different 5 to 10 minute meditations in the morning, because I've been working out and I feel very proud of myself. Okay, so we are watching The Mayfair Witches. Actually, I think we finished that. Whoops. I can spell. No, I can't. If you've been around for a while, you know that's a big fat lie. Okay, and we are watching Gerald Dixon. I actually think we finished The Mayfair Witches, so I gotta double check on that. All right, so for dinners this week, I've got no idea, but we're gonna have steak. That is on the plan. Tacos, I think, will be another thing. And pizza is always on the menu. We always have pizza on the weekend. What else did I say I wanted to cook? Oh, I'm gonna do pulled pork, because then I usually make like mac and cheese with it. So good. If you haven't had it, so yummy. Reach out, I will tell you how I make mine. And we do pulled pork nachos, which is so good. All right, let's see. I got 7 hours of sleep last night. I'm trying to like up my sleep time to at least 7 hours. 6 sometimes is just not cutting it. And today, I'm gonna say I'm anxious today. And I think that's mainly because of the cat issues. Friday, I do need to mark in my Zoom call with my Patreons. I had to I rescheduled this past Friday, because I was supposed to be going out for date night, and then that didn't work out, but we ended up going out with my parents and all the stuff with the cat, and it was too last minute to like put it back on the schedule. So we have our Patreon Zoom on Friday, which I'm very excited about because I just love this group of people. It's just so great, and we have a lot of fun, and it's nice. It's like a girls' night out, but and we just talk planners, papers, and all the things in between, like, you know, like life stuff, like who got a new job or whose kids are doing this. And it's just really nice, because I don't know, I have just like one or two friends, like planner friends, and it's really weird because when I talk to my regular friends, they're like, you do what now? And most of my friends are very supportive, and they love it because I love it. They don't get it like you would, because they don't have the same love for paper like we do, or planning, or stickers, or all that stuff. But I don't know. So it's just really cool to have the Patreon Zooms and stuff like that. And I have some pen pal letters to finish. I have 2 of them I have to finish. So if you guys are curious about my Patreon, everything's linked down in the description below. Be sure to check it out. We would love to have you. We're having a blast. I just absolutely love the community we're building. So we have a few different tiers, and then hopefully in August, when things settle down a little bit, if they settle down, hopefully they will. I'm putting it out to the universe. Things will settle down. I can handle it all. It'll be fine. But I'm working on like an all-inclusive VIP tier, and then something big is going to be coming in September that I'm really excited about. But I had to wait to September because my schedule is a little too crazy and hectic in the summer. So there'll be definitely more info on all of that coming. So if you are interested in subscribing to the channel, you should definitely do that now so you don't forget. Hit that bell notification so you're notified anytime we come out with something new here on the channel, which we typically, in the summertime, our schedule is Wednesdays and Fridays. We post Wednesday and Friday on YouTube, but things are a little like, my load's a little heavy right now, so you will see this tonight. So this week will be a little different, so that's why it's important you hit that bell notification, so this way you're notified anytime we come out with something new, because I tend to sprinkle in things. Definitely do that. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I very much appreciate all the support, so thank you for that. And if you've made it this far into the video, and if you listened to me talk about my cat for the last hour, I appreciate you so much. Like, words can't even tell you how much I appreciate you being here. I know that we're busy, and taking that time out of your day to come and hang out with me and chat and plan and catch up with life and just listen to me ramble, it means the world to me. So I thank you so very much for being here. It's very much appreciated. And until I see you again, have a beautiful week and keep planning. Bye.